guys, how you guys doing? We had two games today, as you know, the blue team and the red team. I have some notes here, maybe we can improve. You guys did good. It was our first game, obviously. We don't completely know each other, and we don't know each other's game yet, all right? Our teammates' games. But a few things that maybe we can pay attention to and trying to not to do those mistakes in the future, okay? So first, the red team. We lost the game in the first 5 minutes, pretty much. What happened is that we came out on the field and we were not ready. They scored upon us, and then after that it was just an uphill battle. What we have to do, we have to figure out somehow for you guys to get your adrenaline pumping before the game. So when you step on the field, the first second you are already going and fighting. And what happened is that you guys woke up after about 5 minutes and the game changed, that's true. But again, down 1-0, we were already uphill battle. Another thing I've noticed that when the third goal was because, yeah, we pulled the goalie, that was a good move. Maybe we should have waited till the 2-minute mark, 2:46, it was a little bit maybe pushing it. However, when we pull out the goalie and we have a player in there, that player has to stay deeper down in the field. First of all, because if it's easier for us to pass the ball to him, first of all, and if he fumbles the ball or it takes a second until maybe it's a bad pass and it takes a second until he controls the ball, there is no time for someone to run and pressure him and take the ball away from him like it happened today. So for that reason, we have to keep him a little bit more deeper down, and maybe that's gonna pull out one of the defenders from the defending line, so he's gonna create some space up in the middle. He's gonna free up some space. That's important, okay? So that's what we have to do with the extra man. We still don't play the middle enough. I would suggest to play more in the middle when we are attacking and when we are defending as well. We keep leaving the middle open. We still have areas where players should be and they are not in there. We're gonna have to somehow work it out in practices and figure it out what we can do to improve you guys in that area. Also in practices, now this is such a small field, and because of those rules with the board, there is always blue cards. Now blue cards, they're gonna be both sides, so don't get frustrated because of the blue card. It is what it is. But what we have to do, and the practices should actually concentrate on the power plays. So every practice we should practice the power plays, and that's gonna teach us how to defend with one man down and how to attack with one man up. Like it happened today several times. The blue team should have capitalized on that 5v3 situation. We should capitalize a 5v4 situation as well. We cannot just let go of a 5v3 situation without scoring. And at the end, when they were actually pinched us down to our own defending area, it was a little bit too much. It was for so long period of time. We shouldn't allow that. We should keep the game way more up high towards the center of the field. We just collapsed all in the back and we defended. Yes, they didn't score, which is a good thing. However, it was just a matter of when they're gonna score. We cannot allow to collapse that much. We have to keep the game a little bit more away from our goal, okay? So that was something that we have to work on. Blue team, play simple on the back. One of the goals was, one of them, it was a bad pass back, and remember I mentioned that look up, be sure you make eye contact with the player that you are passing to. That's really important, and that was one of the goals. The second goal is that we started dribbling on the back. Keep it simple, especially on the back. No hocus pocus, no stuff that is unnecessary. Every time you make a mistake on the back, it's costly. It's a small field, it's a fast-paced game. You did a mistake on the back, we're done. So it's pretty much simple. Keep the ball, pass the ball, keep the ball flowing, but do not start. When I say hold, that doesn't mean that you literally pick up a dribbling fight or a shielding game with some opponent. Just keep passing the ball and work them out, and then when we have the opportunity to pass up the field, we're gonna have to take that pass up. Okay, that's for the blue team. Don't get into dribblings on the back. Okay. Now, when we are, okay, and then on the 5v3 situation, what happened is, I was baffled, how come we had 3 players on the back, right on the line, and we did those short passes among us. It makes no sense. We should have only 1 player on the circle, correct? And then the goalie pushed up a little bit higher, correct? And not 3 players that actually distribute the ball. We need only 1 player to bounce the ball off of it. And the other players should be up towards the goal, in the box, by the corners, so we split out, we make their defense to stretch out more, okay? Once we stretch out more, we have better avenues and more space to get, well, once we have a player, let's say, down by the corner flag, obviously he's going to receive a pass, he's going to have someone running up at him. That means it frees up the middle. All he has to do to pass back to the center and someone takes a shot. And also, what else I didn't see? I didn't see enough movement from our forwards. So keep moving, keep rotating, keep running. You're gonna confuse the defenders. At some point, someone's gonna make a mistake. Again, soccer, it's a numbers game. Someone is gonna make a mistake at some point. Make them, force them to do mistakes, okay? We need players in front of the goalie, and this is for both of the teams. We never had players in front of the goalie in the box. Think about it. Every shot that because it's a small goal, right? Every shot that a goalie sees from, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet out, he's gonna have that, okay? There is no way to score on a goalie's from 30, 40 feet out with a straight shot. If he sees it, he's gonna have it, he's gonna get it, okay? So why don't we stay in front of the goalie, frustrate him, take his eyes away, right? Mask the shot. So if you guys watch handball, there is always a pivot over there on the 9-yard line. So there is always someone who frustrates the defense. Now, one of the defenders might get really frustrated by you and kick you or punch you, or some irregularities that the ref's gonna pick up, and maybe we got a penalty shot. Now, when you stay in front of the goalie, you're gonna attract at least 1 defender to defend you, or 2. So you're creating a really like a wall there. That's gonna create more people in front of the goalie, so his eyes are gonna be completely taken away, correct? Who knows, maybe we shoot the ball and they're gonna make a mistake, it's gonna be a handball. So we need people in the box in front of the goal, okay? That's important. We never had anyone sitting in front of the goal. We want the forward to be there. Even if he can't turn with the ball, but at least maybe he can lay down a pass to the next person who can shoot frontally to the goal, right? But we need to have someone in front of the goalie. Get the goalie angry, or the defense. Be there, take his eyes away, and frustrate them. It's important. Plus, you're gonna draw someone, or maybe 2 players, and it's gonna be, which is gonna free up other wingers or attackers or midfielders, right? So that's important. We were way too static. This is again for both teams. What we did, we set up in positions and then we were waiting for the ball. We cannot do that. We have to continuously move, and remember, work for 2 minutes, get off when you're tired. But those 2-3 minutes when you're on the field, you have to really go for it and keep running and keep running. First of all, you're gonna get tired, but you're gonna get the defense tired as well, right? And when you're gonna capitalize on that, probably towards the end of the game, where spaces usually open up, especially if we are leading. Then they're gonna leave some spaces. They're gonna go full out attack. They're gonna leave maybe one defender on the back. If he's tired, you can take a one-on-one run with him, and you know. So these are the moments. Everything boils down as in accumulation, right? The tiredness is accumulating, the mistakes are accumulating, right? So it's a numbers game. We were too static, I saw that. Practices, we should practice how to pressure. I mean, the pressure of the ball was lame. I'm sorry I say this, but it was lame. We invited them, really we're inviting them to come to pass the midfield line and attack us. And we are collapsing too fast and chaotically, okay? So we need to organize ourselves, and maybe we should run a few practices by how to pressure the ball up there. We have numbers. It's good to recover the ball close to their goal. If we have numbers, why do we collapse right away? Why don't we just try to get the ball back? I mean, they're gonna do mistakes. They're forward, they're defenders, they're gonna mess up a pass, something's gonna be happening there. But we need to know how to press. We need to know how to press as a team. Sometimes I've seen maybe one guy pressing and he was looking back, and looking back, why nobody's helping him? Why nobody's pressing with him in the same time, right? So one guy pressing is never effective, okay, first of all, and it's frustrating, and then we start yelling at each other, and so it's not good, okay? We're gonna work on that, first of all. We know how to pressure. And then the last thing that I put here on the paper, for the goalies, this is for the goalies. Every shot that comes from, like I said, 30-40 feet away, and you have a clear eyesight, you should have the shot. And now, because they are small goals, I would actually strongly suggest for the goalies to watch handball goalies, how they move, how they use their hands, arms, and legs. They literally use a lot of legs when they are defending the goal. So just go on YouTube and watch a few goalies who are playing handball. See how they react to those, because in handball the shot is coming from really close proximity. It's literally a reaction game for the goalies. But maybe you can learn some body position and how to react, and which body position it's the best for you to react, okay? And how to use your leg, it's important. I've seen on Brian, one of the goals, he actually dived on a shot. It was a clear shot. Try not to dive for those shots, because they are coming so fast and the distance is so short. There is impossible technically for the body to get down or to get in a diving position. The ball is just gonna whiz by you. So check out those handball videos, how the goalies in handball are defending, and you'll see that actually legs and arms stretched out would do the job in those cases, okay? I think that's all for today. I hope I see you guys in practice, and again, we have to practice those power plays. That's gonna teach both attacking, how we attack in power play and how we defend in power play. It's a pretty simple game. We're gonna do that, and maybe we can work on how to take away the midfield, because the midfield was completely open, right? So we have to use the midfield more in the attacking and in the defending. And also, how do we press the ball, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys two types of pressing, because even pressing, it's way more, many modes of pressing it is, okay? But it's gonna boil down to the same thing: get the ball back in their side, okay? So I see you guys at practice.